Welcome back, everybody. I am here for the last match of the day with Will McLean from the AG Knights. I am partial because I am also from the AG family. So, Will McLean, introduce yourself.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Matt. And yeah, good to be here on the semi-pro field. I play for the Knights in Division 2, but going to catch this last semi-pro prelim game here, and yeah, excited for this.
Awesome. So, Will represents the Knights. He represents AG.
And, of course, yeah, PV Warehouse.
PVWarehouse.com. Where else would you buy anything? Anything at all. We're now selling mattresses on that side, I think. I'm going to give you your weapon. You are really, really close to a bingo win. He is from the New England area, so he's familiar with the paintball bingo that we play on our webcast up there.
Oh, yeah, the NEPL, the NEXL over at Maynard and Boston Paintball. And then, of course, at AG, we got the always watching the bingo going on. So.
Yep. So you are super close. You need a pod dump. Pod dump can either be an intentional dump, say as a victory move. It could be a butt pack opening up on somebody or just missing the hopper. So
that's the easy way out. I could easily see a dirty hang and a hopper exploding in one game. So that's my second that I'm going for. So I'm going to be watching these snake guys as they dive into the snake on the break, hoping for a hopper to explode.
So let's be honest. There's one single hopper on the market that I see explode the most, but I'm not going to name that hopper so that we don't get sued. I think you might have an idea what hopper I'm talking about.
I've used it a couple times, so I'm pretty aware of it.
Feeds well, but it has a tendency to pop open.
Oh, if you're a back player who's not diving on their hopper, yes, this is a great hopper.
Great hopper.
For the snake fronts and the Dorito fronts, I do not recommend this hopper that we're talking about, that we have not named yet. So.
Yeah, we're not named. The chat thread is going crazy right now trying to name it. All right, so I am a trip and fall away from winning, which is possible.
So for point one here, we have Mutiny and the Seadogs. The Seadogs from Canada.
Yep.
And the Mutiny, who's usually from Florida?
Indianapolis. It's actually in their name.
It's Indianapolis Mutiny. Oh, okay. But I think a lot of their guys are Florida guys.
Your webcast is not off to a good start. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Indianapolis Mutiny, who's looked really good and aggressive against the Royal City Seadogs. Seadogs so far, that might have been a little bit of a false start by Indianapolis Mutiny, their snake player, but
both teams looking to push the snake. The Mutiny's in there to the snake too. Oh, I think he's got a hit on his. Oh, he's eliminated.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a major penalty for trying to wipe a hit on his hopper. And that's a gross major. He was actively trying to wipe that hopper hit.
Oh, that's brutal.
That is, first point of the day. I guess you got to keep the refs on their toes.
Was he trying to wipe it against the bunker?
No, he wiped it with his hand. With his left. The gun was in his right hand, and he tried to wipe off the hit with his left hand.
So then he also walked towards the wrong pit, maybe trying to escape his pit. Yeah. Not an entirely bad move.
Yeah, and now he's going to argue the call, but, what I saw in front of me was him actively getting shot, seeing the shot, and switching hands to wipe it off. So.
Yeah, well, occasionally you try and don't get away with it, or, I don't know. He's not, Perez is not thrilled with that call, but.
I don't know why he's arguing. It's not going to get changed. It's pretty blatant.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But, super exciting first point for Mutiny and Seadogs. Now we have, A-Team and DMG. DMG, who was pro last year, got relegated, so got to be a favorite.
Right.
Going against one of the top semi-pro teams from last year, Annapolis A-Team, who this is their local event. I think half the guys, I wonder if they're even staying at a team house, with how close they are to this tournament.
Yeah, so Indiana... sorry, 1 second. Annapolis A-Team, if I remember correctly, a few years ago came up to Foxball and just tore us apart. And by us, I mean most of the teams playing our division. We were just like, what are you doing here, man? You're just destroying us. This can't be fun.
Yeah, A-Team's been they came back, I think, around 2015, 2016, but they've been a legit team since then. Granted, they were established in 2004 as, when NPPL and PSP was just starting, but this new resurgence of A-Team has been legit the last eight years through the NXL.
Well, this should be a really good matchup. We'll see how it goes. DMG is struggling a little bit more. They're a little bit lower ranked. They haven't had two great events so far, but wow, good move.
So DMG loses one player off the Dorito side. They're doubling the back center. He fills out of there to the snake side can. So DMG has 4 guys alive.
A-Team very quickly into the snake 50 brick.
Yeah, so 2 players in the snake. I don't think either of them know that they're there. The DMG player calling a kill. I don't know if he actually eliminated the player.
Yeah. Or he's wishful thinking.
Oh, he did. So there's one player walking off for A-team on the Dorito side.
The DMG player just became aware of the
nice move.
brick.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good call.
Good trade.
And
Oh, no, it's a major. Wow. The refs are getting flag happy for the last match.
I mean, I agree with that call.
Yeah,
The A-team player got shot first, and he just pulled up to make sure that the DMG snake front was eliminated. But, I mean, you're a player with a hit on you, and you eliminate another player. That's a major penalty.
So the only thing that the refs did wrong there, and it's not entirely his fault, is he bypassed an A-team player that was in the snake to go pull back line. Yeah, he just didn't see him.
Yeah, he missed number 54, Cunningham, who I think is the last player alive for A-team.
Yeah.
And we got Gerber here, who's a very good player. He's been playing with DMG since, I think, 2016, 2017.
Ooh, does he get away with it? Gets away with that. Both players clean.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah.
He went over the top of that brick. So, I mean, he's probably 6'2", 6'3". He can look right over the top of that thing and just rain down on any snake side player.
You stupid tall people kill me every time. We've also seen a lot of inside moves around that brick. A lot of sneaky moves. You're inside the brick, crawl to the other team's S2. All right. We'll go on a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. Thank you. We are back, and here we go. Royal City's.
So Seadogs go to snake on the break. They're getting checked right now, and
like
he is eliminated. Yep. Seadogs have 4 guys alive.
One of the Mutiny player walks off very quickly from the Dorito side.
So it's a 4-on-4, but Mutiny has the advantage because they are in the snake right now, looking inside at Royal City Seadogs Dorito players.
Better position.
And oh no,
he filled at the wrong time.
Mutiny put it on him there.
Yeah, he filled at the wrong time. Mutiny player was looking at the Dorito side, and but that said, I see another Mutiny player drop.
So 3-on-3, but the advantage stays to Mutiny as he is in the 50 snake. That's J-Mac.
I have seen a lot of games where on this field where it appears that one team is up in bodies and position, and then the game flips a bunch today, a surprising amount. So I won't call any game over just because it's situationally it looks like they should win.
Yeah, the Seadogs have a guy in the snake insert. He's looking to make the move out wide. J-Mac playing very patient for Mutiny here in this 50 snake, just down the wire.
Mutiny drops another player from their home. I believe that just leaves 2 players, and unfortunately they're both on the same side of the field. That snake corner is an awful bunker to try to live in once the Dorito side gets broken.
Oh yeah, I've played that from experience. It is it gets very. I mean, it's a cake, so it gets very small very quickly.
Real fast. So this Mutiny player up in the there we go. Okay, Mutiny drops from the snake corner over to the snake can.
Yeah, smart move. J-Mac still staying very disciplined for Mutiny down the wire, waiting for the Seadog player to hopefully come out. But
so that said, I think the Mutiny player doesn't need to be patient. He needs to do something to win this game because they're losing the positional war real fast here.
Yeah, the Seadogs are calling the Seattle, which I assume that's their code for that 50 snake. J-Mac then goes inside to the Seadog side of the field.
So Seadog's putting a lot of paint on that Dorito side tower, but I'm not entirely sure there's anybody there.
Yeah, you're definitely right. They're shooting the heck out of the tower, but it's they've already have kill 3.
Yep.
Which I think the snake side can player, he's moving over to the Doritos right now. But Mutiny still only has 2 alive.
Yeah, Mutiny player in there. I don't think they know about it.
Big shot from J-Mac. I think he shot the back center.
Yep. So it might be 2-on-1 at this point?
I think
is that true?
I think it's a 2-on-2. Okay. I know Mutiny has 2 alive for sure.
Yep.
And these 2 snake guys are waiting for each other.
I mean, you could... Yeah, don't try to make that crawl. Don't try to make that crawl.
Oh, J-Mac looking to go forward, gets eliminated by the snake player for Seadogs.
I straight up told him not try to make that crawl. Nobody listens to me.
And the Seadogs player, he's talking like he has a player with him.
Yep.
But I can't for sure say that he does. So it could be a 1-on-1. I know Mutiny has 1 player alive. Oh, and Seadogs can confirm the Dorito player just went into Mutiny's Doritos.
Yeah.
So he is alive over there.
they're still putting an awful lot of paint on that Dorito tower, and there's nothing there.
Well,
Are they back on the Dorito?
Yeah, we're calling that the 2 or the 4 on the Dorito side.
Dorito.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Seadogs up 2-1. They should close this nicely by 0-1. He's got no name on his back. I wish he had a name on his back.
Well, then he's nobody.
Yeah,
he had a chance to start him.
He's playing great right now.
He had his chance to start him, but he chose not to put his name on his jersey.
So nice finish there from Seadogs. They're going to go up 2-0.
Yep. And a towel. I don't think I love that towel. I think I'd rather let the Seadogs hang it, and then maybe there's a dirty. Maybe somebody's dirty. You know? So the time wasn't. I don't know if the time was relevant enough to start toweling into that situation, but here we go. Good. All right, so next up we got Sacramento DMG versus Annapolis A-Team. Annapolis A-Team certainly the favorites to win this match based on their rankings currently this season. However, Sacramento DMG went ahead and took the first game.
So A-Team likes to play fast, though. Like, I mean, I've watched them a lot in the last couple of years, and they'll go down 1-0, 2-0, and then bring it right back really fast. So they're a team that they're not going to play slow. So like that first point is kind of like a get the jitters out if I had to guess.
I don't think this field favors teams playing slow.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not at all. Not the last 2 layouts, that's for sure. So A-Team looks like the back center player is going to be shooting snake way. Let's see if he can eliminate the DMG snake player.
So A-Team sending a body running straight into the snake, which is a little bit of a surprise.
Both teams make the snake on the break.
Yeah. Most teams have been getting into the snake by running around the outside snake corner and then up into that mini brick.
Yep.
And then moving up from there.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 different routes into the snake that's relatively safe on this layout.
Yep.
DMG has lost Gerber, so it's a 5-on-4 advantage for A-Team.
A-Team has good positioning, too, up at the 50 brick.
And another one that goes out. So nice shot from Kim, number 10 here, is in the 50 snake. He eliminates DMG's second player who was out of the snake. DMG has 3. A-Team has 5 right now.
Yeah, still hasn't lost a body. They're well in control of this game.
And I think this is Ben Cunningham, who's in the snake now with Kim, number 10 for A-Team. Got the call and kill, too, from Cunningham here.
So A-Team is just slowing it down a little bit. They're up in bodies, up in position.
DMG is in the Dorito corner, the tall tower, and they're also in the Dorito Snakeside can, which is the... Yep.
Now, Snakeside Can does not have a vision down. When somebody's playing low on the outside of the brick, see how the Cunningham's way outside low?
Yeah, he's using this mini W, and then he's going to come right up.
Did he catch him on the...
No, he just missed, but he had the right idea. It's actually because the Dorito corner was on the cross.
I believe... To be honest, and I don't want to throw accusations, but I think he actually shot him in the pod.
Did he? Wow.
Yeah, I think he shot him in the pod while he was reloading. He might have dropped the pod. He may not have known it. I'm not saying he tried to cheat, but...
yeah, Cunningham has this move like he was just doing. He just has to watch out from the Dorito corner, the back right, looking inside as he edges out to eliminate the Snakeside can.
By the way, it's one of my reffing bucket lists that I never managed to flag anybody on. If you get shot in the pod and you drop the pod, that's considered a gross major.
Yeah.
That's bigger than a regular major.
Yeah, I experienced that last year at World Cup.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I can say from firsthand experience. I 100% felt it get clipped, and I was like, I'll just drop it. And nope, the referees were on top of that one.
Did they call it a gross major? Did they?
Yeah. Well, they actually just called it a major, which is actually nice. They only pulled 2, but I looked in the rule book. It is 1,000% a gross major. You're trying to ditch a hit that is on your person,
Yep. Oh, he's clipped in the visor.
And nice shot from Cunningham, who eliminates the Snakeside can. Now it should be a 5-on-2 advantage.
Yep. Cunningham is called clean, a little bit of rub. But they are slow rolling this. They are not taking them. Ooh, 2. Would you say that's 2 players at the same bunker? Teammates go to the same bunker. That's on both of our bingo sheets.
I mean, Cunningham was like kind of in a bunker. He was kind of in the middle of nowhere, essentially. But
hey, it's both of our sheets. Just take the
the
dub.
I'll take that one.
Take the dub. Don't argue about it. All right, we're going to the bingo board. We got teammates go to the same bunker. I don't think it helps me as much as it helps you on this one. Yeah, you know what?
I'm looking for a trip and fall now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm looking for? A trip and fall. So, a trip and fall, and it's a tie, man.
I do not want to tie.
No, I think you're still in better position.
I need a pod dump.
Pod dump should be an easy one. I don't know how you haven't won on that one yet.
I mean, Mutiny is usually a pod dump team, but they're down 0-2, so I can't imagine a pod dump when you're losing.
Yeah. All right, so taking a look at the stats, we got Seadogs versus Mutiny. Seadogs are a little bit favored to win this match. I got to say, I think Mutiny's playing really well. I wouldn't just make that an automatic. So, and on the other side of things, we got A-Team versus DMG. We know that DMG is a little bit lower ranked, and their winning percentage is a little lower as far as your points. Annapolis A-Team at 44% win percentage on points. It's a little bit of a surprise. I thought they'd be higher.
So Mutiny on our right side here. They make the snake on the break again with Perez, number 9. Let's see, and then they're in the, other than that, they're in the back line here. So they're in the Dorito corner, the Dorito insert, which is a big Dorito. They're in the back center, and they're also in the snake side can.
Royal City is mirrored up by taking the S2. Oop. They also have the mini brick in the center, just in front of the home, and they've got the God.
Yeah, mini brick in the center is shutting down the Dorito side, and now Mutiny gets into the 50 snake. But the snake 2 player for Seadogs seems to know he's there. And
he's posted and waiting. Oh, why would you do that? I don't love that from Perez. Perez knew there was a gun waiting for him. He initially looked and then backed off and then just decided to go anyways.
Oh, they lost. That was Baldwin for Seadogs, who got eliminated after he eliminated the snake front.
Yep.
I almost think that was that was weird. It was hit his pack. I wonder if that was a bounce shot or if that was like the Dorito corner who shot him on the cross.
So we have seen teams trying to use bounce shots.
Oh, Mutiny loses another out of the snake.
That's 50. A rough one. We have seen teams trying to use these S2 bunkers for bounce shots. I haven't seen anybody killed from a bounce shot yet, an intentional bounce shot, but I have seen players harassed by bounce shots enough to back off or go somewhere else.
So Seadogs have now lost 3 players. They have 2 alive. As far as I'm aware, Mutiny has 3 alive. So Seadogs are in the snake, on the outside of the snake in the mini brick, and then they have the Dorito corner. So at least they have a nice spread here.
Yep.
Dorito corner is looking inside at the snake players.
What did you take a look at that Dorito tower, and what do you think of it? Because I've said this before today. I don't think it has a lot of shots out of it. I don't think it's a good bunker to live in, but
it's nice to live in, but you're not going to get a lot of kills. Unless the other Dorito tower, like Yarmir,
makes a mistake.
You can shoot at each other, but it's kind of a blind shot. So if he's being really sloppy and wants to wrap, you can shoot him. But because the Doritos are further out, and a minor penalty on Indianapolis Mutiny.
Yep.
That
should swing it. I mean, they may may have to run all the way over here to pull a body.
Yep, that's going to make it a 2-on-1, and now there goes Mutiny's last player. So Seadogs are now going to go up 3-0.
Yep.
But going back to that Dorito corner bunker, as soon as they get further wide than you do and you can't match them, it's very, very tough because the Dorito, as soon as you get to the big Doritos, you just go low, go low, go low. Next thing you know, that guy just waits for you to come into your Dorito.
So the go low, go low. Looking at the field, I felt that certainly from the D1 to the D2, what I'm calling the baby Dorito D1, I think, you just wrap. If you can put in the home, you're free to go. Mm-hmm. But from D2 up to that final D, the D3, there's 3 different bunkers that could potentially be shooting at you, even going low. So, but what do I know? I'm webcasting, not playing.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple guys that can slow that move down from the Dorito 2 to Dorito 3, but at the same time, you just have to judge if they're shooting that shot or not,
Yep.
So
Annapolis 18 versus DMG, it's a tied-up game.
So DMG makes the snake on the break.
Yep, so does A-Team. A-Team's a little bit farther up the field.
Missed.
Did he miss it?
He missed him, but they just saw each other. But A-Team gets shot, and that's from, I think that's got to be coming from the first small Dorito, the first big Dorito, which is on the back line.
We'll call him the D2. Yeah.
No, on the actual back line, the 2 or the 4.
Right.
He's the one who's dropping it over the beam, so the snake 2 cannot go into the 50 snake on the outside there. That's the only way I could think of who shot him, because DMG went to this outside snake first.
Walking the field, I did see a shot. The home can just blind drop through the gap between the snake brick and this S2. That's also possible. But he wouldn't even, if somebody's crawling, he wouldn't know it's there. He's just kind of blind dropping in, hoping somebody makes a mistake.
Oh. And DMG having 2 players in the snake just destroyed A-Team right there. Now
rough for A-Team.
5-on-3 in favor of A-Team.
Good fast reaction from DMG to go ahead and take the snake brick as soon as that kill happened.
Yeah, 5-on-3 in favor of DMG, excuse me.
Oh. We have a ref going in to check the D3 on the other side of the field for DMG.
And he is called out.
Pulls a body. Not the end of the world for DMG because they're in such good position over here on the snake. Boy, Spencer for DMG. He's just playing so fluidly. He's making moves and just looking very fluid and calm. Kind of reminds me of you. Really, honestly. So
A team is going to towel there, so DMG will go up 2-1, I believe, right?
Yeah. So Will is a fellow New Englander. I think it's safe to say he's one of the best players in New England. I mean, he pretty much learned everything from me, so I'm really proud of him, getting out there doing the best he can.
I mean, let's not go. We'll throw it back to like 10 years ago when it was you and Bunky at Bolt playing Monday nights. I mean, we played a lot of paintball, together and against each other. So
yeah, that was great. Good time. So Bolt was a small field in our area that was just a famous training ground, every Monday night, and the attitudes are great. Teams just out there, not even teams, just individuals going out there just grinding.
It was street ball, and it was
it was great.
When the Bay State Bandits were Division II, we went all the way from Division II players to I was an entry level Division V player, so it was awesome.
Yeah, man, the Bay State Bandits, you guys kicked our ass every time.
Yeah.
Right. So we have Indianapolis Mutiny versus Royal Seadogs. We're going to go ahead and swap broadcasters just to give, I believe it's Carney, another chance to talk. So thank you so much, Will.
Hey, thank you for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Good luck tomorrow. Go kick some ass.
Yeah, I've got to turn it around, so I appreciate it.
I believe in you. You can do it. You are live. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, Nick Carney here with Columbus Level. So stepping in the booth to give you guys some good commentating and see what happens in this last set.
So my favorite thing I just learned is that it is pronounced level. It's not LVL.
Correct.
Okay.
It's
you guys just can't spell is what I'm learning.
Correct.
Yeah.
We can't spell. We're from Ohio.
I'm from Ohio too. I understand the educational
system.
There you go. I get it. I grew up in Cincinnati. I totally get it.
Oh yeah. You're down south with those boys.
Yeah, we're very close to the Kentucky border, so I'm only now learning my shapes. I haven't quite got my alphabet down.
Look at you, though. So this looks like a good match we got going. What's it? 0-3 Royal City against Mutiny.
Yes, it's Royal City Seadogs looking really good so far. There have been some major penalties on this match for on both sides of the ledger. So that's been swinging some of these games.
I feel like Mutiny's kind of in a rebuild year too. For the past maybe 2 seasons, they've been getting some good people going.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see them. I mean, I feel like this is the most consistent players I've seen on Mutiny now for a season. I mean, Royal City, too, they've always been...
They've looked good today. They've looked a little bit more constrained. They're not making wild, crazy moves up the snake, but they've been having success by playing pretty smart.
Nevia's going to get picked up, trying to creep to the center.
Yeah. Mutiny makes a bump out to the snake corner. He's going to shoot inside, probably at the home.
Is that Perez? So that's been one of their solid players, too. He's pretty hyper-aggressive.
Yep. Perez has mostly been playing front snake so far this match for them.
Ref coming in to check, see if he got caught on that field, trying to make up from cross field.
Yeah. It's always... Yeah.
That ref's really in on him, too.
Yeah, he's doing his job. So, man, that said, I as a player, I hate it when the ref when I make a move that I think the other team didn't see, the ref comes to check me, and I'm clean. I'm like, oh, you just gave away the move without being necessary. I understand the ref's got to do it. I ref too. I get it, but it just stinks.
Oh, another running ref here on Mutiny.
So early in the day, we weren't seeing a lot of penalty, but the last matches, we've seen a lot of flags. As I say it, there's a major on Royal City Seadogs. If that's a major, I'm not sure they have the bodies to fill it.
Oh, yeah. This run. I mean, I think Mutiny was trying to get that kill before the ref got to him.
Yeah.
A little extra love from the center Mutiny player happens.
Yeah, boy, I really nailed that. I start talking about penalties. The second I say that, a red goes flying. Ouch, that's rough for the Royal City Seadogs. So the question is, did they have the bodies to fill the penalty? I'm not entirely sure. They might be starting down a body.
I think that's what they're trying to discuss right now. A little ref meeting going on, trying to figure out. So I'm also excited for this next point too. From the Midwest or so, we've practiced against A-Team for a while, so it's always good to see those guys out here. And DMG's been an interesting team too, being in pro and then getting knocked down and going from there.
Are you familiar with our bingo game?
We picked up on the bingo game earlier watching you guys. We realized what it was, and this is entertaining.
It's how we entertain ourselves. We don't even have to worry about what's going on in the field. We just entertain ourselves. So you are a dirty hang and a hopper explodes from getting the diagonal. A trip and fall, I believe, wins it for both of us. It'll end up in a tie.
Ooh, no pod
Pod
dumps.
dump.
Has there been any celebrating here on?
No, I haven't really seen. The most I've seen celebrated is, and I don't remember what team, telling the other team's pit, you should towel it now.
Ooh.
That was some pretty good trash talk. And it felt like it was in good spirits. So
There you go. A-team on the break.
yep. A-team needs a win
Justin
here.
Kim going all the way in Snake, and I'm not sure who went all the way in the Doritos for A-team.
Looks like a clean break from both sides. I don't see anybody who's walking off yet.
I feel like A-team definitely has a better positioning here.
Yeah, DMG is not quite threatening yet down the Snake side. So another interesting thing, and we talked about this in the last match, is I've watched Snake players go into the S2 and spend the entire match with their gun on the Snake brick, assuming it's hot, and it's not hot. But
I mean, it's one of those things where if you see a Snake player go in there, especially if you're in the Doritos, I mean, you have to assume they're going all the way. They're going there to be a thorn in your side.
Right.
So it's always safe. You know, if they go in Snake, assume it's hot, keep an eye on it, see if you can figure out where they go. Ooh, it looks like they are going to get Justin Kim out there of the 50 Snake.
That's a big loss for A-team.
Obviously, but they still have the Dorito player who's about in the 40-yard line.
A-team can move up the Snake still. Yeah, he does. Snake 1 should be able to just go ahead and crop to Snake 2. See, again, you see the gun posted up on the Snake brick from the A-team player. You just have to operate in the assumption that Snake brick is hot at all times.
I feel like Lewis, this is one of their newer players, too, that they've picked up.
Mm-hmm.
And say this is not a familiar face for me. Oh, A-team is going to lose the Dorito player, though, taking the walk.
There we go. Good move to the outside. This is Lewis. I don't know if that's a 1 or a 7.
DMG did get out to the corner, though, so they have the corner, so they can shoot down the tape, kind of keep that. He needs to kind of go forward, though.
That said, you can still get to the brick and do damage from it, even with that corner hot. I have not seen that corner absolutely shut down the Snake, the outside of the Snake.
Oh, DMG's going to lose 2 coming off.
That's rough. DMG has no Snake presence. There's really nothing to stop Lewis from going ahead and moving a little farther up the Snake.
Yeah, so he is calling to his players though, a red alert, so that usually typically means that there is a Snake.
To my knowledge, they're incorrect. I don't believe there's a Snake player
Oh,
at
yeah,
all
no,
for
they're
DMG.
definitely incorrect on it, but...
So we've talked about this on the webcast. Sitting here on the sidelines talking like we know everything, it's true because we do know everything. When you're on the field and you're head down under a bunker and you're under a bunch of fire, you have so little information. Little information.
That's what I mean. Comms are huge.
Yeah.
You know, if you see it, make sure to yell it, spread it. I mean, even getting into developing where you have calls where people make it to spots.
Mm-hmm. So DMG has went ahead and filled in the mini brick just on the outside of the Snake.
So Lewis here shooting on the cross. I'm not sure who he got over there.
What he's going.
Oh, so they do have so DMG.
Yeah, Snake 1 and the mini brick.
So they do have, so it is a red alert. So that kid has been in there. So maybe we were wrong on that. It was red alert the whole time.
I don't know. We pretend that we're not wrong. You don't understand this webcasting thing where I think it was a faulty camera angle.
I see, but A-team is going to lose another out of the back center, though.
Yeah.
So Foreman's going to be taking a walk for A-team.
I mean, good for DMG. Right now, DMG is, I believe, 26th in the league for ranking. So it's a little bit of a rebuild like you were talking about, but they're playing great.
I think it's a 2-on-1 now? No, 3-on-1. That's what I'm assuming, because they keep shooting, but no, so we've seen 2 DMG players, or 3 DMJ players come off.
DMG goes ahead and moves up to the mirror. Wall, and the stick doesn't get there. I don't know if it got shot.
Oh. So this is number 7, Lewis, and he is really...
having a game.
Yeah, he does not know that the Snake player is just waiting to bait him, though.
Right.
So he's looking for bodies, trying to figure out where bodies are.
It's gone real quiet.
I believe it is a 1-on-1.
Yeah. Oh, and he got him. Lewis is dead. Wow. All right. Well, that patience paid off. Oh, no. The DMG player walks off.
Oh. So A-team did have a player over the Doritos hanging out.
Yep.
Number 12.
It's good. We've watched a lot of good games on this field today. A lot of good games that I watched teams go up in both bodies, position, and then flip it back around, and not just on penalties. So this has been a very entertaining layout for spectators. Love it.
Yes, I've only caught a little bit of the pro match. It was over there, helping the boys out, making sure that they were all good to go.
Yep. So we got Royal City Seadogs and Indianapolis Mutiny back on the field. Seadogs up 3-1. We got about 5.5 minutes on the clock.
Still, that's a lot of time, especially for Mutiny being a hyperactive team. That's a lot of time to work with. I mean, I've seen them win quick points. I've seen them win long points, but we'll see if they can put it together.
Yeah, I agree with that description. I generally see Mutiny being they're not a passive team.
No. Looks like Jay back here is going to take a big bite.
Yeah, going for the straight run in. The straight run in has not been the popular way to get into the snake today. Going around that outside back corner has probably been the most popular way to get into the snake.
So he is going to get mirrored up in the snake here.
Yeah. Look at the Seadog player going ahead and locking down on that lane, hoping that the Mutiny player tries to make that jump over to the brick.
So far, it looks like it's a 5 alive for both teams.
So interesting. The Seadog player keeps looking out at, I believe, the ref.
Oh yeah, he's definitely looking at the ref to see where the ref is looking right now.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's not a bad tactic. Ref's going to be looking at players.
Yep, perfectly legal. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Mutiny is on their side of the Doritos.
Seadog loses their back line. Loses 2 off back line. Oh, good move. Good, quick, instantaneous move by the Seadog player. And the kill. Very happy with that.
Mutiny is definitely pushing the presence down the field, though, getting kills. Looks like that is 2 players coming off for Mutiny.
Yeah, Mutiny dropping back to the home from the God.
So there's a running ref to check Nevius there, see if he got hit. Oh, no, not the cam player here.
Uh-oh. Nope, he's
Mutiny's going to lose another, so now it is
lost the home. It is, yeah, it's all falling apart for Mutiny. Rosado has been playing fantastic for Seadogs today.
I think it might be a one-on-one right now.
If it's a one-on-one, I still think the Seadog has the advantage in position.
Yeah, because I mean, Mutiny needs to go towards buzzards. They have to go there. You know, you can't just hang out.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Looks like a one-on-one. So I think that the Seadog player has more options for moving around where he is, creating surprise angles on the Mutiny player. Mutiny player is a little bit more stuck in his bunker.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard, too, because he's kind of playing whack-a-mole. I mean, this guy has a lot to work with to kind of move around.
Mutiny player thinks that he hit him on the loader. Refs think otherwise.
Yeah, so if you get this ref in the center looking.
Yeah. He's on top of him. Mutiny players.
Yeah, he's giving him the clean sign.
Yep. So, yeah, that Mutiny player's a little bit stuck. He doesn't have great options.
I think he's running low on paint, too.
No, that's never
trying to look at the camera here. It looks like he maybe has 1 or 2 pods.
Yeah, Rosado has a lot of paint left on him. Oh, did he get hit? He's asking for a head check.
Yep, and
refs are pulling him out.
He's going to get him.
Good game for that Mutiny player.
He's going to give him another extra right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just, see red and you don't see the refs pointing at people telling them that they're out.
Yeah. So that's a good example of what I'm saying. Where the Seadogs looked like they were up in that game. They had it in the all sewn up, and they Mutiny manages to flip it.
About 2.5-minute point.
Yeah.
So I mean they're down by 1. So if they can do that again but quicker to tie it up.
Yeah.
We know we got A-Team and DMG with a tied match right here.
5 minutes left.
I like to think that I'm hoping that DMG can hold together with it, but I'm not sure.
So we want to take a second to thank our sponsors such as GI Sports, HK Army, Valken, Lux, Dye. Anyways, all these sponsors help make this possible. So it gives you a chance at home to watch some paintball if you can't come out here. So we just want to thank all of them for supporting us. All right.
Shout out Dye.
Shout out Dye.
Best markers out there.
You sound like you might be biased. Is that possible?
It's potentially.
It's potential.
Potential.
We just had Devin from Dye here in the booth a couple matches ago. He was good, really good at commentating. DMG, strong move right into the snake.
Ooh, but he's looking at the ref like he got hit.
Yeah, it's never a good sign when you look at the ref. And it's on the goggles.
Justin Kim did get peeled off too, so A-Team did lose their snake presence.
Yeah.
DMG did lose their snake, and they lost their backside snake, so the DMG players are going to try to field from the Doritos out.
Annapolis makes a slightly awkward move, but manages to go ahead and get into snake 1 from the snake can.
What do you got to do to dodge through paint and get through there?
Yeah. Wow, real aggressive. He's going to go right up to the S2 of the other team. I believe that's rub on his back right shoulder blade.
That's when he dove
Yeah.
in. I think that's when he caught it off the pillow.
Yep.
Because he had a real awkward dive there.
We have to head off the comment thread at home screaming that he's playing with a hit. We have to get ahead of it.
Let him know.
Yeah.
I feel like he could, if he looks back inside, he can lob him over the pillow to shoot that Dorito corner. He's going to tactically retreat, though, which I think he still has a shot.
He might have gotten clipped.
He is going to get clipped.
Clipped on the butt. It's a tough way to go. Dorito Tower drops over here, though.
Yeah, see, A-Team is pushing down the Doritos right now.
Yep.
DMG just has a snake corner left.
Ooh, I don't know if he's aware of just how far his... yeah, it doesn't matter.
There it is, yep.
Good game from A-Team. They needed it, too. So there's going to be almost 4 minutes still left on the clock when this is over. We're having a walk by Michael, our ultimate ref on this field.
He's very nice. Spoke to him earlier. Made sure we were good about some stuff.
Yeah.
He was super nice. Other head ref I talked to today was nice.
Yeah, I'd say they're doing a great job. So a reminder, if you're up in the New Hampshire area, or if you're not, just please come and visit us. We need the population. We got a spick and span doing a live show at AG Paintball up in Ware, New Hampshire. You have a chance to meet them, say hi, listen to their podcast.
So it's a really good thing they're doing with the podcast lately.
Yeah.
Between them and the Play the Game one, those guys are really doing a lot for the community. You know, they're all good dudes. I like talking with them.
Yep. So we've had Greens Fan and Spica come up a few times to AG. It's been really great having them. So it'll be great to have them again. Here we go. We got Royal City Seadogs versus Mutiny. Seadogs up by 1
again.
Oh. Watching the player walk off from Mutiny. They lost their Snakeside can.
Let's see. Nevius is going to fill it from the home. They're going to mirror up here in the snake. But he's going to immediately come to this 50 brick.
Mutiny fills out to the back corner on the snake side. I don't think they're aware that the brick is hot yet. The snake brick. You should know now.
I think he knows now from the shots and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not sure they've communicated that to their snake player, though, because he's still the S2 is still looking the other way.
Which, I mean, technically the Seadog kid could come inside, crawl around, give him a goon gat real quick, and no one's going to stop him.
Yep.
So we saw it a lot in the pro matches, them doing that.
So the Mutiny player is turning, but not because he was given knowledge. He's just guessing.
So he's on it now. He's looking at the 50, though, which he doesn't know the guy went inside.
No idea. I just saw him move up the Dorito side for Mutiny.
I think that... Did he get... Oh, I think he got team killed.
Shot.
So the Dorito corner shot in, trying to shoot the Mutiny player, and torched his own player.
Yep. Haven't seen a lot of that today. I'm surprised because as much as there's bunkers blocking vision on this field, you'd think that would happen more often. But hasn't happened much.
I think J-Mac is also just going to get friendly fired there. So a lot of friendly firing going on right now, just really trying to pad their kills.
Based on his body language, I think you're completely correct.
Oh,
he just got team
He's
killed.
very upset with Nevius right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got the minute call left.
Seadogs up a body. Up a point in the match. And unfortunately, they just lost their backhand. So
I see 3 Seadogs left alive, and I only see 1 Mutiny player left alive, which is Nevius over here on the snake, unless someone's hiding on the Doritos.
No, I'm watching people walk off Dorito side. So he's got to go now.
Oh, but he's going to get picked up though.
Well, the dream dies there.
So I mean, that was a close match.
Yeah. So the refs are not calling an end of the game, which means there must be somebody still left alive, right?
Well, no, I don't think they don't have to call if no bodies are. You can let time run out.
All right. Now they're shooting. Someone's shooting at a bunker.
Maybe they just have bad intel.
Dorito, backline Dorito for the Seadogs. Backline Dorito for the Seadogs. He's moving up the Dorito side. He doesn't really need to. As a matter of fact, he probably shouldn't. Yep.
Yeah, so that's a little rough. There wasn't so much team killing. Would have been a little bit better.
there was a lot of team killing out there. They'll have a lot to talk about on the ride back to the hotel tonight.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if that's... Did Mutiny lose both today?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yes, I know Seadogs were looking really, really strong. I believe they won the first one.
Yep.
I think they're sitting high, too, in the rankings, I believe.
The Seadogs are looking pretty good. I can tell you where they're at. Second. Seadogs are 5th overall for the season right now. So the match we got going on right now, we have Annapolis A team versus DMG. DMG is sitting at 26. Annapolis A team is sitting at 8th overall. Of course, by the end of this event, some of that's going to change.
So A team will break out here. Going to pull Justin a little short.
Yep.
Go to the corner. DMG is going to send one in. They're going to get mirrored up now on the snake.
There's still a lot of time left. DMG doesn't. I'm sorry. DMG doesn't have to be stupid about this.
You know, this is one of those, if you have it, take it, work together, find bodies.
DMG makes a good job threading their way up the snake. He's going to go ahead and make that bump over the snake brick. I'd love for him to get his legs out of that lane, though. So, yeah, there you go. Get your gun up, sir. Post up and wait.
So I think DMG knows that, or assuming, let's say they got the 2 in the snake again, so they're setting that trap again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they want Justin to try to release from this 50 and try to go up into that, you know, the more inset snake player's gun. So Justin's going to kind of do a little head check here, and he is going to get clipped.
Oh no! Oh, what a waste.
Yeah, you do all that effort, you know, put it in, get there.
Yeah.
You know, you're more valuable alive, especially when you're at the 50. Let your boys behind you do a little bit of work.
So we got just under 3 minutes on the clock. DMG's down points for the match, but they're moving up the snake really well, and I think they're up bodies.
Go in the center.
He misses that shot.
Yeah, so that's not a shot you want to miss either. No. You want to be on that shot.
Because you just gave away your nice position on their side of the field.
So yeah, DMG's now pushing into their side of the snake.
DMG's also pushing up the Dorito side.
I'll say A-Team does have 2. I see 3. I don't know if there's a 4th body.
A-Team could switch into clock killing mode, but there's still a lot of time. I'm not, 2 minutes is a lot of clock to kill. Oh, good bump over. DMG makes the bump over.
He's going to catch the home
player,
maybe.
Oh, no, he gets blown up. Blown up by that mini brick in the middle. That's unfortunate. Now, A-Team should be able to kill the clock.
Well, no, I was saying, now they know, too, that there's 2 in the snake. They killed the first one. They have the second body. They're looking for it. Ooh, but he's going to come off this inside lane, which might give him... Oh, he is going to get the crossfield kill, though. Oh,
We're at a minute and a half. I understand that move from DMG. I don't think it was a high percentage move of pulling that one off, but I understand why
they have bodies here to launch. There's 3 bodies.
Yeah, body flying up the middle. Is he clean? Does he have a hopper hit? No, it might be Rob.
See the other player looking at him. So we have a minute 8 left on this match. So we'll say minute 5 now.
It's going to be a real interesting next game, next point. 3-3 as long as he's clean.
I mean, you have a minute left. You might burn the clock, go in overtime. That way you have a full, nice 5 minutes to work with.
Yeah, so we're going to have an interesting next point. We're going to go to commercial for a second, pay some bills, and we'll be right back. Thank you. All right, we are back. We got Sacramento DMG versus Annapolis A-Team. It is a tight game. We got 1 minute on the clock, so we're going to see if teams want to just settle for a tie or they're going to send it and try to win it. I think the answer is try to win it.
Yeah, they both sent the snake guys mirrored up.
DMG's just lost their Dorito Tower.
I'll say so. A little bit of snapping here in the center, and then the DMG player's gonna go inside.
He's got to.
Oh.
Well, the ref just got blown up. Sorry, ref. Sorry, ref again.
It's so weird. I feel like he's trying to shoot the bunker and make him think that he's there, but
another DMG player coming off the field.
We got 30 seconds left here.
We also have a cornhole game going on in the background that keeps making me think there's flags flying.
Ooh, and A-Team is pushing it down their Doritos.
Well, they are trying to win it.
They're in their Doritos. The snake player has no idea what is happening right now. If he would just turn around and look inside.
10 seconds. I think this is going to go to a tie. No.
Yeah, the DM. Oh.
Ooh, maybe. No, I don't think he got there. He didn't get there. Wow. So
I don't know. I would be upset with that back ref for not pulling that player out of the back.
Enough. So
he just let him sit there, and that's why.
That A-Team player came out of a Dorito. Came out of a Dorito, paused for a second, and then started running. And that 1 second of pause, just killed him on that. Yeah. And all right, we'll be right back.
Sports Park has only been open 7 months, so we're a young field. We're hungry. We continue to develop. We continue to iterate. I don't see us ever being completed with a field because for us, we're paintballers at heart, and we want to keep building new and exciting things for our players.
Hey guys, what's going on? Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. Check us out online or in store. LoneWolfPaintball.com.
Celebrating 35 years, Blast Camp is one of the most historic and longest-running facilities in the country. From low-impact paintball parties to the Mid-American X-Ball League, we can accommodate any play style. Our world-class facility has many amenities you don't often find at paintball facilities. So come experience history. It's not just paintball, it's Blast Camp.
Missouri All-Stars have been playing together out of Kansas City for about going on 5 years. Our play style is super aggressive. We like to just be in your face constantly and just keep the gas going the whole time. D4 season, I had hit Walker up and was like, hey man, like, what's the situation with this carbon gear? It looks awesome. I would like to get my guys in it. And from right then and there, D4 season 4 years ago, he got us plugged in. We've been with him ever since. They're here at every event. They have gear that you can buy on hand. They have lenses on hand. If you have a tear in your knee pad, you need to swap that out. They'll have that.
All right, we are back. This is a tense overtime situation between Annapolis A-Team and DMG. DMG has played really out of their minds so far this match.
DMG's going to lose their snake corner, but they still have their snake. And he's on the cross, so he's shooting inside here.
A-Team very quickly into the snake brick. Don't think DMG notices it. DMG loses their snake player with a visor hit.
So that's a kill too. I would say A-Team still looks like they're 5 alive.
Yep, and A-Team's got the position certainly. Just lose. Yeah, take out the home. Try to fill in the snake. I think he's going to get killed. Speaking of bonus bowling, that's a fine trade for A-Team. I mean, A-Team's fine with that. They're up on bodies.
They just got to get.
Yeah, take out that back Dorito, and they should be. That should be it. So
so there they go. They're calling out the kill 4, so they know they're going to get it.
Kill 5. Unless I'm mistaken, is there another DMG player hiding out there somewhere?
Not that I saw.
No, I think that might be it. So I'm not biased here. I'm not rooting really for either team. But I will say, if DMG was the underdog, a big underdog coming in this match, and they played lights out, and it's tough to see them not win it after taking on one of the better teams in the league.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely, like I said, from them having a rough season last year, and then dealing with what they dealt with, I feel like they're showing up a little bit here.
Oh yeah,
so it's definitely good to see.
So you might as well go ahead and hit the buzzer.
So we got Ben over there. Looks like he's dying a little bit.
Yeah.
No puke yet, so we're good.
Is that an ever-present danger with Ben?
No, I feel like that's a lot of players. It's humid out here. It's a little hot.
Yeah.
Muggy. You're running back and forth. Sometimes you feel like you got to get rid of some of those demons.
All right, well, that was that match, if I'm not mistaken. So Annapolis A team hangs on for the win. DMG played a hell of a game to even take it to overtime, so good for them. Let's take a brief second to look at our bingo board, which somehow just ends in a tie. All right, we got nothing going on here.
We did have a shoot a teammate, though.
Oh, shoot a teammate. I'll take it. It won't win me the game, but I'll take it. If anybody was late to the box, would have been nice. All right, well, what do you got for tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have PB Fit, and then we're going to have Nasty. Or not Nasty, I'm sorry. PB Fit and Jesters.
Okay, Jesters, we watched them play a lot. They're a little bit of a wild team. What I mean by that is they're a little unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean they have some seasoned people on that team. I can't think of their Snake player's name, the Russian player. I say, but he's a weapon. If you take him off the field, you still have a little bit better of a chance. But he's definitely one to look at, one to focus on. PB Fit. That's a huge team to take on. Those guys have a great establishment down there. They grind hard.
Yep.
They have a little bit of a chip over the shoulder. Trying to prove themselves with being a Texas team, being a pro team, then dropping down.
Yep.
Tomorrow's definitely going to be a big grinder. I know we're on this field for both matches tomorrow, so we are excited to be on the cast. That way our family back home can tune in and watch us play. It's going to be interesting tomorrow. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets a little drier. We stay a little wet.
not as bad as today.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in you. I have no doubt that they're going to win every single game tomorrow.
I appreciate that, and we're going to try. It's nice being on the semi-pro team with those guys.
Yeah.
Stepping down for pro from this event. So it's nice to bring like a clarity, a calm, and try to get these guys together. I mean, they're all young players who've been playing together for a little bit now, so hope we can be the seasoned vet to help them out and take them to victory.
Seasoned pro. You got the gray hair and what I assume is the credit rating to back up the veteran status.
Yeah, especially if I've been in paintball this long.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about it. Well, thank you so much. It was great having you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck tomorrow. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's been wonderful to have you. Thanks to our production team. Thanks to the refs. I always have to thank the refs. They have the worst job out there. So good work to them.
It's not fun.
And please tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow you don't have to be at work, so you don't have to hide from your boss to watch this webcast.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.